probably be considered child abuse, but that's how Alaskan kids grow up tough. There was no counseling school because of snow or anything like that. But, you know, as kids could be kids, we used to, whoever sat at the wheel wells on the bus would hit their foot against the wheel well. Then the bus driver thinking she broke a chain. So she'd pull over and get out and see that bus had broken chain. There was no broken chain, and she was very upset that she did that. Or somebody did that. I'm sure she was totally relieved she didn't have a broken chain. I'm not even sure that the buses here do that anymore because there is a lot less snowfall than
like if they interview us in Canada and they're like, what were you here or there?
So I don't know why.
2025
but there used to be skiing up past Ward Lake. I think you can take a shuttle up to Ward Lake. It's a nice walk around the lake. It's about a half a mile around the lake.
So curious,
right off at the lake, I believe. Error or something has gotten tired.
Like I'm so curious, like.
I didn't think it was old as it was, so I don't know why they don't get that snow anymore. But lots of snowmobiling, lots of four-wheelers, stuff like that. And that right there, they charge us $60 a dog. We brought our 3 dogs. It was like $3,000. So a lot better. I mean, and only because we got a state room and we have vehicles. You could easily walk on and just go stay in the state room. You wouldn't even need to bring a vehicle on.
Seaplane.
This is where the rock slide happened. I don't know, maybe beginning of this year, I think, or I'm not sure. The giant rock slide happened in the middle of the day, stranded a bunch of people out this north. Gosh, I would guess that where I live in Indiana, it would have taken them 6 months to a year to clear it.
Think a paragraph of your favorite things and then send it to everybody who asks.
I really thought that you were going to be able to see the mountain across the bay here, across the channel. There's a beautiful mountain range over there, but you can't see it. And I thought it would burn off by now, but it hasn't. Although my first bus load this morning, you couldn't hardly see.
Your favorite.
So my husband's still in Indiana. He just put our house on the market, and so we've been looking at houses online that's for sale. And I just fell in love with this little house. I'm going to point it out to you. It's the perfect size because our 2 kids are grown, and we just want a little house. We just like 1,000 square feet, 2 bedrooms, such a thing. 2 bedrooms for one for a guest room, you know. Well, coming right up here, I saw this house online, and I just like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's beautiful. Somebody restored it. It's an older house. It's right on the rocks. There's no land with it unless they're considering the land that the house sits on. It's on the left-hand side, little blue house on pylons. It is so cute inside. They want almost $700,000 for that house. So, needless to say, I will not be living in that house unless my husband wins the lottery in Indiana. And still, I'm not sure I'd take $700,000. It's been for sale for a while. The people that came up remodeled it. They've lived in it for 1 season and left. So I think it was the people that maybe thought that Ketchikan was for them. It wasn't. There's a lot of people that live in Ketchikan and realize, visit Ketchikan and say, I never want to live there. Or they come up to visit and move here. That happens too. That's what my dad did. He came up on a fishing trip with a buddy of his, came back to Wisconsin and said, we're moving to Alaska. A lot of people, it gets light now, maybe about 3:30, 4 o'clock. The sun's not up yet, but it's pretty light. And it stays up light until probably about 10 or 10:30. I remember when we first moved here, my mom would hang towels over the window so we wouldn't go to sleep. in the winter, it's dark probably by 4:30, 5 o'clock, and it doesn't get light until probably 8 or 9, I'd say. So that's really hard to get used to. Not quite as bad as like Fairbanks. I lived in Fairbanks for a short amount of time, and first of all, it's very cold in Fairbanks in the winter, and second, in the winter, in December, it gets light out by 10 and pitch dark by 1. It can be quite depressing, but Ketchikan is, it just takes some getting used to. It's beautiful. We very much enjoy our sunny days, very thankful for sunny days, but we also have to embrace the rain because that's our drinking water. Even in town with city water, it still has to have water to fill the lake. And then it flows down into a water filtration system. After the pulp mill moved out, we have no air pollution, so the water is wonderful. The rainwater is wonderful. So I would like to, but that's, like I said, that's not for everybody. A lot of people, my mom used to say that Ketchikan is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here. She also made another besides you guys aren't getting rain. It was a lot nicer to walk downtown when there wasn't rain. I do have some little flyers here. In fact, I have a story, but I was kind of asked not to continue the story I had. Right as we slowed down, and you're going into town and we slowed down, there's that parking lot where I think I told some of you that they built the road around to get past that rock slide. Well, right there, places for everything, and the appliances are all smashed up and shipped out for probably the metal and all that good stuff. We don't really have that much room to be able to, just put it somewhere and forget it. That's a good place to see bears, though. Garbage though. They hang out at there's a mama and her 2 cubs that were coming because you have to have your vehicle weighed and everything, and then you have to weigh it on the way out.
Acabou o passeio.